Hello, welcome to Bigger Journeys and a happy Lunar New Year to you. I'm your host, Big Red, and on today's journey, as you can see with the sign behind me, we're at Disney's California Adventure to celebrate the Lunar New Year, this wonderful annual festival that they have here, celebrating that of the Chinese, Korean, and Vietnamese cultures as they celebrate the beginning of a new year, prosperity, longevity, luck, health, and whatnot. So we're gonna go around, try some of the food here, look at the merchandise, check out some of the entertainment, and overall have a great time here at the Lunar New Year Festival at the Disneyland Resort. So if you care to follow along with this journey, let's go. Now, I made it inside DCA. Walking our way down Buena Vista Street. There is a magic shot that's here. Has Clarabelle, Minnie, and Donald in their Lunar New Year inspired outfits. So we're definitely gonna come back here in a little bit to do that photo. But we're gonna make our way first over to the main area where the Lunar New Year stuff is happening, mainly where the marketplace booths are. And we have to, of course, pick up our tasting lanyards for all the delicious foods that we're going to be trying tonight. There it is. I don't know what exactly this street is necessarily called, but this is where pretty much you're going to start the Lunar New Year off right. Look at the archway here. Lunar New Year, Year of the Snake. Lots of wonderful red and golden decorations. There's one food booth over there. There's another one over there, Bamboo Blessings. But here is one of the areas in where you can pick up a Sip and Savor Pass. So we're going to get in line and go get that real quick. This year they got something really cool here with the Sip and Savor Passes. You can choose between one of three cool little cards for them. They have Donald and Daisy representing China, Mickey and Minnie representing Korea, and Goofy and Clarabelle representing Vietnam. The Sip and Savor Passes are usually the way I like to go because you do save some money by essentially buying more items with the Sip and Savor Pass. So when we divide it with $45 each, that ends up being about $7.50 per item. If you end up doing with the non-discount for Magic Key Holder, that's $48, that's $8 per item. So that also brings up the tip of that whenever you do want to get an item from a marketplace or one of the dining locations, make sure that is at least above that, well, in our case, the $7.50 threshold, because honestly, anything lower than that, you're just throwing money away at that point. If you do want something that is of lower than that 7.5 mark, just buy it outright. You can buy as many items as you like. Also, speaking of buying, you do have to buy alcoholic drinks if you want, because you cannot get a Sip and Savor version of it. Also, the dining locations, which I'll put in a list here of all the different dining locations throughout California Adventure in which they do have Sip and Savor eligible items, are one, they're going to be tasting items, tasting sizes. So you, for example, maybe be like half an item size, a smaller portion, one less scoop, something of that nature. You won't get the full entree size if you use a Sip and Savor Pass on a dining location. Make sure also when you pick up your Sip and Savor Pass to pick up the guide for the festival for Lunar New Year. Inside is going to have all the information such as some of the specialty merchandise, characters that you can meet and greet, locations of said items, including some live entertainment that we can go check out. Probably the biggest tip I can honestly give you is figure out what you want to get food-wise, and then go to any of the booths, any of the marketplace booths, and then go to where it says order here. Once you do, order all the items from the particular booths that you want to get, whether it's this one, that one, or whatever the case may be. Reason being is because one, that's going to help you from skipping the line, or it helps you from actually waiting in line to order food from the individual booths, but also it's kind of a way that it makes like a quote-unquote reservation for a food item, because a lot of items do sell out throughout the festival. While we were looking at the guide here, I just reminded myself that some of the food items are actually going to be available in multiple locations. One location being the marketplace item, or the marketplaces here, but then another location would be at one of the dining locations throughout California Adventure. Speaking of one of them is the Fire Chicken Wings. They're available at Red Dragon Spice Traders, which is one of the marketplace booths, but then it's also available at Smokejumpers Grill. The one caveat to that though is if you do a pre-order, like I was saying about going to one of the order here places and putting your list of all the items that you want to get ordered, you can't do that at one of the built-in dining locations. The Mulan's Procession is about to be here in just a few moments, so we figured since we already got a good spot, let's sit here, watch it. It goes by really quickly, it only lasts for a few minutes, and it always starts at Hollywoodland area and goes up the main thoroughfare of California Adventure all the way down, then exits where the big Paradise Pier doors are, where you see like the Viva Navidad comes out from. That's where it ends up. So really, it's such a quick parade that you can pretty much walk around anywhere, grab a good spot. No need to get in line, find a spot real early. Just hear it, find a good spot, you're good to go.
share the beautiful Chinese traditions and heritage of this joyous holiday. Flower is a comforting symbol for Mulan. As a father taught her that she would blossom beautifully, learn from her ancestors that the wise and powerful dragon dances across the sky to scare away bad luck. As a little girl, her mother taught her that traditionally, the ribbon dance was performed for royalty as an expression of gratitude and honor. The discipline of the martial arts from her father. This centuries-old art form celebrates a rich heritage of bravery and honor. The fan and umbrella dances are two of Mushu's favorite ancient art forms. They represent beauty.
It's a real quick procession. I think it was like 3 minutes top from beginning to end. So, but it's always fun to watch. I enjoy it. I normally, with some of the characters, sometimes depending on the year in which we're celebrating, we'll have a character as well on the floor joining Mulan and Mushu. But this year, I guess they didn't have a snake that they could do. I mean, you got Ka and Sir Hiss and a few other ones I think would work. But oh well, you know, have a guy hold him, you know, like a puppet, like he has like the hand that moves the snake head and is in a basket. That's what I think, at least. Well, the first food item we're going to get is over here at the Lucky 8 Lantern. It's going to be the Quesabirria Eggroll. But while we're here, let's take a look at the menu options. They got the Quesabirria Eggroll with guajillo peppers consomme, the chocolate firecracker, a light chocolate mousse, ganache filling, almond daqua, popping candies featuring Dove dark chocolate. The two drinks they have here is the guava lemongrass cocktail, which is a rum-based cocktail, and a year of the snake margarita, which has mango puree, reposado tequila, and lime juice. This looks absolutely amazing. One of the more popular items here at the Lunar New Year. That's pretty good. It's a little dry, unfortunately, at this moment. So let's try it with the consomme. At least right now, I needed the consomme with it, but it's very good. If you're a fan of birria, you'll love this one. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 because it's still a little bit tough, a little dry. So you definitely need that consomme. And it's not that cheesy as I would think it would be. So a little disappointed, but overall still a good item and one to get for sure. Next booth up here is Bamboo Blessings. I like the sign up top over there. This one has one of the popular items, the Minnie char siu pork shanks with a rice and pineapple chutney, strawberry milk tea macaron, a very popular dessert here. They do have a milk tea as well as the Dragonfruit cocktail. This is probably one of the cocktails I'm definitely gonna have to get tonight. Right across the way from Bamboo Blessings, they have, this is where the festival crafts are going to be. They have some tables over there in which you can color, but here is our craft that we get to do. Hello there, please, thank you. Wonderful. Oh, one's already colored for you, but you can go over here and you got some crayons in which we can color the backside of this fan. I like it. It looks really nice. Let me see one more time. Oh, that's looking really nice. Okay, so Amy ended up getting the fire wings there. Now, Amy, you already had 2 spice level. You're saying these got a spicy.
It's spicy.
It's spicy. Oh, on a scale of 1 to 10, what are you saying?
Probably an 8.
8 on the spice level?
Yeah. It's
wow.
I think the only reason it feels higher though is because you don't have anything else to like cool it down. Like when it used to be like the little chicken bites on rice.
That's true.
Rice with it. This is just pure. Like,
and they look really saucy too, which is really nice.
Pure sauce. And
okay, so these definitely, if you're not even a fan, remotely a fan of spice, avert your eyes, avert your taste buds from now. Amy was so gracious enough to let me try one of these wings here because she's like, I don't know if she can handle all 3 of them, and I love absolute spice. So these are the fire chicken wings from what is it, Red Dragon Spice Traders. This is honestly one of the items I'm looking forward to most. She's not wrong about the spice. If you're a fan of my channel, you know I love spicy foods, and I have a high tolerance for the spice. And this is probably, for me, a good 5. A good 5 out of 10 for me. This is good. I love it. This is delicious, and she's right. It has to be really saucy like this. I'm gonna get another. I'm looking forward to when I get my order of wings. This is really good. Washing down those spicy wings, which are absolutely amazing. This is one cocktail I was excited for, the Dragonfruit cocktail. It's a rum-based drink. I'll put all the ingredients and whatnot of what makes up the drink, but this is one I was really looking forward to. It comes with a little dried dragon fruit, and I love dragon fruit, so. Oh, that's a good one. That is absolutely delicious. It's one of those sneaky drinks that you're gonna have a couple of these, and then you might feel it in the morning, but Ooh, it's good. This is a 5 out of 5 for me. I love this one. I love dragon fruit, so this is wonderful. I like this one. Next up, we ended up getting the pork belly, the char siu pork belly shanks with a pineapple chutney. So I'm going to try it real quick here, get a nice little bite. The barbecue glaze is delicious, nice and sweet. My problem is I'm not the biggest fan of pork belly because it's a fatty meat, and at least maybe the piece we got a little fattier than I would like. So because of that, I'm going to knock it down a tad. But the pineapple chutney works very well. The rice is nice. Everything works good. So for me personally, it's a 4 out of 5. You might rank it 4.5, maybe even 5. Getting dessert a little early, we got the strawberry milk tea macaron, one of the more popular desserts that they have here at the Lunar New Year. And of course, as good tradition starts, you always have to bite off Mickey's ears when it comes to desserts like this. That is a very good one. I like it. Definitely has a zestiness with the strawberry in there. Cream, not so much, but still very good. I'm still going to give it a 4 out of 5. It's still very good though. Said, be prepared because on the busier days like right now, this being the MLK weekend, it's not uncommon for the booths to get backed up and put a stoppage or the pre-ordering ahead of time of some of the foods. For example, earlier when we ordered the mini char siu pork shanks over here, this line was going all the way down there past the Blue Sky Cellar area because it was just that busy. The kitchens were just that backed up. Obviously now they were able to catch up because they weren't doing as many of the go-ahead orders and they were able to get some ingredients and get the food prepared. But there will be times in which maybe something is not available, so you may have to come back later. It might be times when they cut off the pre-ordering ahead of time. Usually for the most part, you're pretty good, but do be prepared to make an audible and a change if that ends up happening. One stop here at Red Dragon Spice Traders because this is going to be the place that has those fire chicken wings. Here's the rest of the menu. They got the spicy Gochujang chicken taco with a yuja citrus cabbage slaw, fire chicken wings with sesame seaweed crunch, and a peach macchioli cocktail. This is a wine and vodka cocktail. Gochujang, or however you pronounce it, I apologize for butchering the word. Tacos. Looks like corn tortilla with a little bit of like a cabbage slaw, but let's give it a try. It smells good. $8 for this though. That's pricey. That's a good marinade on that. Ooh, it's pollo asada, just Chinese style or whatever country this is. The gochujang is. That is delicious. I really wish you get like a much larger taco or like 2 of them, because at that price it's a little tough to swallow. The chicken isn't, but that price is. But this is really good. This is a 5 out of 5. It's really good. Over here at the wine bar that they have next to the Trattoria, they do have one of the live stages where there's going to be some live entertainment. I believe Korean Soul is going to be there in an a cappella group, and they have multiple performances throughout the day. But they're actually only here on Fridays, Saturday, and Sundays. There is some more live entertainment at the Pacific Gardens. The band stage is over there. Acts do vary, but there is daily entertainment there, including a lot of traditional folk music of China, Vietnamese, Korean origin, with traditional song and storytelling. And we'll see if we can catch at least one performance. Would be nice. Lots of lovely decorations here in the historic San Francisco district. Lanterns up in a tree. This is also going to be the area where you can meet the mom and daughter, Mei Li and I think Ming Li, from Turning Red. They have their meet and greet over there, where usually Carl, Doug, and Russell will do their meet and greets. Oh yeah, look at them. Both of them are out right now. Mei Li and Ming Li are out. Since this is the only time in which these characters are actually out is during Lunar New Year, they are quite popular, so there's definitely a line going on right now. But they do spend quite a bit of an interaction time with you. Mei Lin even usually has her little red panda tail going out and her ear. So cute. Probably one of the most popular items is over here at Wrapped with Love. So popular, so they actually have a line and a cast member who's kind of directing traffic. It back and forth 3 times over. The fried lemongrass chicken dumplings with plum sauce. The really popular item here for this year, the pho dip. Rice noodles, sliced beef, shaved jalapenos, pickled onions, and a pho broth to dip it in. The mandarin orange cream puff, filled with citrus cream and mandarin compote. And they do have a taro Vietnamese style iced coffee. We ended up actually ordering the 3 food items. We're only going to pick up 2 for right now. The third one, the mandarin orange cream puff, we'll pick up a little bit later. Excited to try this pho beef dip. Absolutely love pho. Love like banh mi style sandwiches, which essentially this is what that is. Could use a little bit more meat though. That's a little, it's not that many pieces, but it still smells pretty good though. That's an interesting take. The mayonnaise is a little zesty, or whatever the white sauce is. It's a little zesty, I don't know how to say it. But let's dip it. And actually, got that incorrect. The pho is in reference to the noodles, not to the dip, the broth. But that was actually one more dip because I didn't really get enough. It is very good, but it didn't really knock my socks off. So I'm only going to give it a 4 out of 5, but it's very good. And in the same booth, we got the fried lemongrass chicken dumplings with sesame seed. Citrusy, zesty on the outside, as well as on the inside. It's a good combination of a little sweet and a little sour. Pretty good. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Almost made a 4.5. Well, so far, out of all the food items we've had, everything for the most part has been absolutely delicious and amazing, and I would probably get once more. Except for the last two, more specifically the Pho Dip Sandwich. That was probably the one item that I was so excited for because I love pho, I love banh mi style sandwiches, and sure enough, you know, great concept, great idea, not so great execution. It just didn't do it for me. I have heard mixed reviews of people that's kind of like a love or hate kind of thing, and I'm not in the hate zone, but I'm also not in the love zone either. So I think that one time I got it is probably the only time I need. But hopefully you get a better choice, better sandwich if you come and get it. I think one thing that really bothered me was the fact that it was a cold sandwich, and the pho or the broth was good, but it wasn't that warm to counteract the cold of the sandwich. And so let's go check out the Paradise Gardens area. Look at that lovely Lunar New Year sign. Got the firecrackers over there, and a Mickey with a wonderful, what is that, cherry blossom. This is where the majority of the shows, entertainment, some food, some craft items. But this is where most of the decorations are going to be with the lanterns and the globes, and you can even see off in the distance over there, red and gold lighting, as well as the meet and greets with Mushu, Mulan, and some of the other characters. We're going to check out the specialty food item that they have here. They do have a bulgogi pizza. I had it last year, and it was okay. I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but I'll show you what it looks like here in a second. Like I said, it was an okay pizza, just not my favorite. I really prefer the birria or the al pastor pizza. That was the better one. They also do have a dessert, a mango and coconut sagu parfait. There's a coconut sagu pudding, mango passion fruit compote, mango yogurt mousse topped with toasted coconut. That looks absolutely right up my alley. Whew. This is also one of the many places where you can get the specialty tumbler. That one right there, Lunar New Year stainless steel tumbler for $27.99, as well as the Lunar New Year Mickey shaped light up straw clip. And you can see that's actually really cool Mickey shape. Got the snake, a little tassel below there, and it does light up. That straw is $13.59. Yeah, there's currently no entertainment going on at the moment, but Jie Ma does perform. Looks like she'll be back on, or they'll be back on in about 10 minutes actually, so we may be here to listen to it for a little bit. They also do have more food here at the Garden Grill. Some of these items are also accessible, or you can use your Sip and Savor Pass. There's a few of them right over there. The beef and broccoli, strawberries and creme brulee, the banh mi sandwich, and a tiger milk tea. Those you can use your Sip and Savor Passes on. Or you can also, of course, order yourself a full-size entree if you want. Not 100% sure what year you are. Here you start off with the monkey going out, rooster, dog, pig, got mouse, ox, tiger, rabbit. That's what I am. Got dragon, which was last year. Currently this year, the snake, horse next year, and a sheep. Look at this, and the Gooster is out doing his meet and greets at the moment. Look at that wonderful outfit that he's wearing. Love the red and the golds. Meeting all of his friends there. This is also going to be where Mushu and Mulan meet, as well as Mickey and Minnie in their Korean-inspired outfits. They capped the line right now for the Gooster, but Mickey and Minnie will be out here in a little bit as well too. lights are starting to come on now. Red and gold's right over here in the trees, right next to Goofy's Fly School. One of the vending carts over here does have some specialty foods for Lunar New Year, especially a char siu turkey leg, and they do have the Mickey-shaped hot dog buns, which is sip and savor eligible, and they do have the dessert, just kind of like they had that cheesy bread during Christmas time. They got the sweet taro bread, which is a taro cream cheese, icing, and condensed milk. That is not sip and savor eligible, but we may get it because it sounded really good. Between the hours of 10 and 6 over here next to Goofy Sky School, they'll have a few activities for you to do, including the wishing wall. You can learn a little bit, first of all, of the ancient art of Chinese calligraphy. This is the line if you are interested in getting calligraphy done by some actual Chinese artists. There's an example of what it looks like right over there. And they have predetermined words like happiness, good fortune, love, and whatnot. And it's written in the ancient style of calligraphy. Very beautiful done. I believe they can also do your year, whatever you are. But they also do have the little tags here. What you can do, you can take it on the back and write a message, something, a wish for the new year. Once you write it, and then you put your New Year's wish right here, tied up somewhere along on a string here, along the chain wall over here, which does get pretty full as the season and the holiday goes. There we go. I made my wish. Hopefully by the end of the year we get up to 10K on the subs, prosperity, and world peace. World peace is good too. But also please consider liking and subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. I did also just ask the cast members. So this area where the wishing wall is from 10 to 6, but the calligraphy is only from 10 to 5. So we literally just missed it by moments. Here's a few signs here that talk about the various Lunar New Years. Tet, celebrated in Vietnam. The Chinese New Year, of course, what we are most familiar with here. And the Lunar New Year in Korea. They also, it's pretty fun that they say it in their native language or native alphabet, and then in English down below. I love the addition here of the lion guardian statues. The lions are known to guard and protect residences, areas from like evil spirits and bad luck. So it's good that you're entering into an area here for fun and enjoyment while they protect you and keep all the bad juju away. This is exciting to see Mickey and Minnie in these lovely outfits. Look at this, the perfect outfits for the Lunar New Year. You look beautiful, absolutely amazing. I love it. And in good, you know, obviously with Lunar New Year, you have to start off with that of a good joke. So recently I just found out that you know that farmers used to put like shoes on their cattle's feet to protect them during the winter. You know what they call them? Moo shoes. The churro stand that's right next to Goofy Sky School does have a specialty churro. The line for it is pretty lengthy, so we're just gonna show what it looks like real quick. It's the Vietnamese coffee churro, a classic churro rolled in coffee sugar topped with a bold coffee icing and sweetened condensed milk. That particular churro is also available at Senor Buzz's, and there is another churro that's available, and that's the one that I believe is near Grizzly River Rapids. One thing I do love about all the festivals here in DCA is there's usually always some sort of wonderful vendors selling their wares and foods and whatnot, including one of my favorites.
Oh my gosh.
Of course, the lady who makes these ginormous fortune cookies. Look at that one. I need one of those in my life. Oh, there's one right there. Ooh, that is so beautiful.
That's bigger than my head.
I was about to say, that is.
I know, and I have a pretty big head.
That's good. But look at all this. So yes, Miss Lady Fortunes. I've had many of her snacks before. This is a wonderful little sugar cookie right there. Look at that with the ear of the snake. Got little houses.
This is a pocket up. And
Oh.
it's a mug topper. So it's open
Look
from
at
both
that.
ends. You can set it up on
Oh.
your cup of cocoa, your glass of milk.
She even made this little thing look like a snake. Look at that.
That's a caramel twisted pretzel.
Oh, that is so cool.
The snake is made out of caramel.
Yep. But yeah, so she's more famous for the very large fortune cookies there, but all of her snacks are delicious.
Holiday. Please join them in
Looks like the
welcoming
nighttime
worship
dragon is different.
as
This
we
one actually has
celebrate
lights that light up.
the year of the snake.
Big thank you to Miss Lady Fortunes herself. She gave us a little cookie topper Now this is actually meant for, so let's get a little nice hot chocolate or coffee later. And you put it, it's a little pagoda, look at that. It's made out of actual ghirardelli chocolate. And it's got a little icing and a little snake on there, icing for Year of the Snake, a little Chinese pagoda. And apparently you put it like on the, the rim of your beverage. And then you can eat and sip as you like, or you eventually dip it and eat it. But look how cute that is. That's so cool. We'll definitely try this out later. We're gonna go pick up some of more of our food items here at Prosperity Bao and Buns, which is right in front of Ariel's ride. As they do have the red Panda Bao, the Kung Pao Bao. Another cocktail we're gonna get is a strawberry lychee cocktail. They also do have some beers and seltzers, a lychee hard seltzer, the Panda Pool Party Lager, a Yuzu lemonade ale, and an Expatriate IPA. First up is going to be the Kung Pao Bao. This is the meatless option, so it's the plant chicken. And this also has, what does it have here? Plant-based chicken, toasted peanuts, and scallions. With the peanuts, I can tell what they're going with. You can't even tell that it's plant-based chicken. It's really good chicken. But I can tell what they're doing. They're trying to do like a little bit of kind of like a chicken satay with peanut sauce. That's kind of the essence I'm getting with this bao bun. And I'm enjoying it because I love chicken satay and the peanut sauce. Love it. Not there, but it's really good. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. It's a very good item, but I'm looking forward more to the Panda bun. I believe this is a return from last year, but I didn't get it last year. And it's of course in recognition of Turning Red, the movie. And this is a jumbo pork and vegetable bao bun, but it comes with a chili garlic sauce, which is what I'm really looking forward to. So let's try it first with san sauce and then with the sauce. Nothing to write home about. Basic bao bun, pretty good, but let's see with the sauce if that makes a difference. Very red on the sauce. It's turning red, like the movie. Haha. There's definitely a kick on there. They brought it up from that 0 spice level with the bao bun to about a nice solid 3-ish, 4-ish, depending on how sensitive you are on the spice level. But did it really change the flavor on the bao bun and wow me? No. I'm a little disappointed in that one. It's okay, but honestly, the chickenless chicken bun was better. So I'm gonna give this one a 3.5 out of 5. It was okay. I wouldn't get it again. The other drink that I was looking most forward to was the strawberry lychee cocktail, and this is a bourbon-based drink. Again, I'll put all the rest of the ingredients on here, but I do love myself a good bourbon, so looks pretty delicious. Kind of has a little strawberry margarita-y taste to it. I don't know, it's weird, interesting, but it's very good. The bourbon is not that strong. The strawberry definitely overpowers it or it softens it up a little bit. So for those who don't really like whiskey, this is actually a very palatable drink. Someone who is more of a stronger whiskey person, this is something I would probably not want, or maybe put an extra shot in there. But I'm enjoying this. Not as much as the rum cocktail that we had earlier, but very good. I'm gonna give this one a 4.5 out of 5, since the other one was a 5 out of 5. We're gonna take a little bit of a digestive stroll now. We've had a lot of food from the marketplaces. We're gonna walk around and showcase some of the other items that are available at some of the other dining locations. Won't get them because we are stuffed right now, trying to make some room for some for the noodles that we're gonna get, the longevity noodles, and of course we still have to pick up our Mandarin cream puff bun. But we'll walk around and show you some things, as well as check out the merchandise as well too. Over here, the Bodine Sourdough Bakery and Cafe, you can pick up, if they still have it, the snake sourdough bread. They're out. This is just a display version that they always bring out, so the shape and design will vary, but look how cool that looks. Here at Ann Cass's Cafe, they do have the almond cookie bread pudding. That looks absolutely amazing, and I do love bread pudding, so maybe we'll come back for this one. Over here at the Gourmet Coffee Cart, which is just outside of San Francisco, they do have a few items here, including the Dalgona coffee bun cake, the green tea horchata, as I lovingly call it, the machata, and they also serve the stainless steel Lunar New Year tumbler if you like. We're going to come back a little bit later for the green tea horchata. As always with all these festivals, there's always quite a bit of merchandise, and Lunar New Year is no exception. They do have some regular items and those exclusive for Magic Key holders. One of the most coveted of all items is, of course, Spirit jerseys. The Lunar New Year jersey this year has Lunar New Year 2025 on it, lanterns, and on the front has the snake wrapped in the Mickey Mouse head, California Adventure, and then Mickey playing one of the classic folklore instruments. They do have headbands over here. Now the headbands I do like, the Mickey ears, or Minnie ears I say, Got this snake right there. Got the lantern, same print and whatnot on there. They also have a kids version as well too for a little bit cheaper. This one's $59.99. Oh, a little Mickey plush doll wrapped up in his Chinese attire. $34.99 for that one. This is the regular Lunar New Year shirt with Mickey and Minnie playing instruments. This one goes for $34.99 for that. And on the front side has that same snake Mickey head shape, and again with Mickey and Minnie on the back. But they do have a Magic Key only shirt. This is the one I actually really do like. The ornateness, the gold, like the fireworks going on. Got the same Mickey shaped snake. This one goes for $34.99. And on the front of it has some of our favorite characters, Chip and Dale. I love this shirt. This one's actually in there. Oh, it even says very faintly Lunar New Year on the front chest. They also do have some pins, of course, to celebrate the holiday. This is a limited release pin of just Mickey right here, Lunar New Year. There is a limited edition pin of Mickey and Minnie in their Chinese attire. They also have this one here. This is a limited release Lunar New Year, Mickey and Minnie playing some instruments. Very similar to that of the shirt, but then this is the Magic Key exclusive. This one's also limited release. Chip and Dale like that on front of that cool shirt. Something that seems to be replacing lounge flights recently are these lug bags. They got this nice crossbody version. Same snake pattern in the front, the lanterns all around. And this one goes for $65 for this guy. Red envelopes where you can hand money, the 6 of them for $20, $19.99. A tea mug. This one's actually really cool. Same thing with the snake front, $19.99 for that one. We're going to take a moment to go into the Grand California Hotel because the lobby has been transformed as well for Lunar New Year. And there, of course, are some more decorations and snacks inside for us to check out. So we're going to do a little tea tour, and then we'll come back into DCA proper right after that. First things first, going into the lobby of the Grand California, I met with a little bit of disappointment. The giant Mushu is not up. So in previous years, they've always had a big giant Mushu like goes right there, rafters up through the chandeliers, and like ends right here. It's huge. It's like a 20, 30 foot long Mushu, but I guess not this year. That's unfortunate. Oh well, they do have one of the centerpieces here. This is made from all natural ingredients. So here is the famous snake in the Mickey shape. This was made with 40 pounds of white chocolate, 30 pounds of fondant, 10 pounds of crisp rice cereal, and 3 pounds of marshmallow. Oh, there's also a wonderful little photo spot here too. But there is a sign I saw that there is a meet and greet or a story time with Mulan. Yes, right here. So here, on certain days, Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, they do have some live entertainment. Unfortunately, we are not going to see them because we're here on a Saturday. But also stories with Mulan on Mondays and Saturdays at 1 and 2 p.m. Oh, they also have some prosperity bamboo trees. Even some red envelopes as well. That's pretty cool. Also over here, they do have some treats and snacks that we're going to take a look to see what is available. We have things like cookies, Rice Krispie treats, pretzel rod sticks, and an assorted macaron box. There are the pretzel rod sticks. There's the assorted box of macarons. There is the Rice Krispie treat that actually has Mushu. It's hard to take a picture of it, but there's Mushu banging a gong. And look at these little sugar cookies that have a imprint of the snake, again, in a Mickey shape. And from what I understand, the macarons, there is a tangerine, a strawberry, and a mango flavor, from what I understand. This is also another location which you can get the metal tumbler if you like. In the Acorns Gifts and Goods, this is the gift shop that they have inside the hotel. You can also pick up the Lunar New Year items should you forget and you don't want to go back inside the park. They pretty much have everything here from the Magic Key shirts and the Spirit jerseys and the pins and the ears. Over here at the Grand California Hotel, there is some more items that you can get specifically for Lunar New Year. Right now in the Craftsman Grill, they do have the Dan Dan noodles. At the Craftsman Bar, they have the same noodles, but you can also get the Moon Dragon, which is a soju cocktail. And also at the Hearthstone Lounge, which is in the lobby area, that you can get a appetizer called the Mandy appetizer, Szechuan shrimp, and a moon, the same cocktail, the Moon Dragon, a soju cocktail. There's also some other items at the Disneyland Hotel and Pixar Place Hotel, but I don't know if we're going to make it tonight to go check those out. If I don't, I'll put a little list of what is available at those each individual locations for you to check out. I mentioned it before, but we'll say once again, Smokejumpers Grill and some of the other places here will have items that are available, part of the Sip and Savor that are available here as well too. Here they got these fire spicy wings, and these are available as well here at Smokejumpers should you want to buy them here. Difference being is that if you use the Sip and Savor at one of the established dining places, not part of the marketplace, you can't like ahead order them at the booths like we did earlier today. You actually have to go inside the restaurant and order it that way. So that is the one caveat. So here at Clarabelle's, they also use this word another spot where you can get the mandarin orange cream puff, but they do have the lychee fruit sundae, lychee sorbet, raspberry syrup, mandarin orange slices of raspberry, and black sesame seeds. And then over here they do have some of the cased items for snacks. Ooh, look at this little, I'm assuming it's a marshmallow pop. It looks like a firecracker. And let's just say that's a seasonal apple that matches well too there. Over at Award Wieners, they do have a specialty hot dog for Lunar New Year's. It's a banh mi hot dog, seasoned pork belly, cilantro, jalapenos, aioli, pickled carrot, daikon, cilantro, jalapeno on a French roll, served with cuties or French fries. And the churro cart that's over at the Hollywood Land is going to have another specialty churro. This one is a toasted sesame and red bean churro. But then over at the Hollywood Lounge, they do have one specific drink for the Lunar New Year, and that is the Mandarin Citrus Mule, Mandarin Vodka Grapefruit Liqueur, Lime Juice, Mandarin Apricot Purees, a candied orange syrup, topped with ginger beer and orange rock candy. And rounding up the other options here in Hollywood Land area, the Studio Catering Company does have a few items, including the Mushu Pork Burrito, the Scallion Pancake Tostada, and a brown sugar milk tea. The tostada and the milk tea are Sip and Savor possible. Mushu Pork Burrito, though it looks very well, we'll have to try it another day. That is a full-size entree for $13.99. Now we are walking into Avengers Campus. We're going to stop first and foremost into Pimp's Test Kitchen because there is a flatbread pizza that's an ode to Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. We're not going to get it. But also, speaking of Shang-Chi, usually during Lunar New Year, he's one of the characters that does make roundabouts, but especially during this time of year, he tends to spend even more time out that I've noticed in previous years here at the park. So expect to see him more often, especially if you want to see him. And there is the item in question, the Legend of the 10 Spices Flatbread, Kung Pao beef, sesame spread, toasted bok choy, and Napa cabbage, onion cilantro salad, heirloom radish, and chili threads. A return from last year's Sweet Enchantment. They do Chinese sugar art creations, and when I say that, I mean literally. Look at these things are made out of pure sugar. She's making one right now as we speak. Looks like she's making a dragon. And you can see she actually melts the sugar right over there on the stove. And then she puts it on this little metal plate. It's warm and hot while she draws it. But then she'll put a stick on it and it'll cool in just a few moments. For the $15 for the dragon, that's a premium creation. But they do have classic creations, a rat, butterfly, rabbit, bunny, heart, dinosaur, pig, and snake for $12. But they have a new item here. It is Art Tanghulu, or however it is pronounced. It's the one where they have either stacks of fruit on a skewer and then they put like the sugar glazing on top. So they have a grape version and then a strawberry and orange version. And we ended up getting one skewer to try. And there it is, the Tanghulu. We got the strawberry and orange. So it's 3 pieces of fruit for $7. You could buy 2 skewers, 1-on-1, or 2 skewers for $12. So you save a couple bucks by doing it that way. But we just 1-on-1. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything for me. That's a 3 out of 5. The fruit was good, but again, it doesn't really do anything for me.
Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just make me happy.
Last food item for the night that we're going to get is from our Longevity Noodle Company. They have both the garlic noodles, the shrimp lo mein noodles with stir-fried vegetables. They have a tropical coconut cooler, non-alcoholic. That's a drink I would definitely want to get down the road. And as well as the Mandarin Citrus Mule. There they are, the 2 noodles. That is the garlic noodles, and that is the shrimp lo mein. And I heard that the shrimp lo mein is a little spicy. Either way, the garlic noodles are from previous past, and they're one of my favorite items here. This is newer, or at least I don't remember trying it, but I'm excited. There is the garlic noodles. This is a returning favorite. So I already know it's going to be good. It's a good bowl size, actually. I'm surprised with the serving size. Very garlicky, very cheesy. And that's literally it. It's just literally noodles with garlic and some cheese. Oil, of course, you know, seasoning is absolutely amazing. One of my favorites, 5 out of 5. Next up, the shrimp lo mein. With, looks like it's 3 shrimp. They're dusted with the spiciness here. This one does have some stir-fried vegetables in it too. That's good too. I like this. My favorite Chinese dish of all is beef lo mein, beef noodles. And this is, you know, it's a shrimp version of it. I love this. So this gets another 5 out of 5 for me. These two are great food items to end the food items on. We do have one dessert left, which is the Mandarin cream puff to get. And we'll see, maybe we'll get something else before the end of the night. But these are absolutely amazing. It took us forever to find it, but at Pan Pacific Pin Trade, we were able to find the character folding fans. These are the ones that are for Lunar New Year. So you can see they have different characters there holding some Asian-inspired fans. Stitch, Donald, Pooh, Goofy, Chip and Dale, Daisy, Pluto, Mickey, and Minnie. And you get 2 pins for $22.99. Of course, they are a mystery set. I'm excited. We're going to go to the coffee stand here, and I'm going to get my green tea or chata, or as I like to affectionately call it, the machata. I am excited for this. I hope this doesn't fail me. Again, it's our chata with green tea and matcha. I affectionately call it the machata. It's an interesting, but in a very good way. Definitely has that horchata taste. The little green tea after effect, but nothing bad at all. Very good. It's not a 5, but it's a very strong 4.5 out of 5. I don't know if I would get it again, but actually, you know what? I would get it again. I would. But maybe, I don't know. It's interesting. It's unique. I love it. Have to love horchatas and you have to love matcha. So 4.5 out of 5. I think it's a good rating. Walking over here on the Pixar Bridge, there is the Lamplight Lounge. They do have some items for Lunar New Year. That is the Vietnamese barbecue pork chop with noodles and green tea donuts. Oh yeah, look how cute this little pagoda cookie that we got from the Fortune. That is fun. It's cute. Let's give it a try real quick. Pretty good. Not bad. And it's made with Ghirardelli chocolate, which is what's even better. I can't wait to dip it into the cocoa and see how it tastes. That's a pretty good chocolate cookie. Not bad. Not too sweet. So don't worry about it. It's a good chocolate cookie. Not terribly sweet. The icing's nice. Pretty good. Not bad. I like it. 4.5 out of 5. Pretty good. All right. Everyone, do not worry. There is a spork in the road. A spork in the road.
For that forky in the road.
There you go. They already closed down Bing Bongs for the night because World of Color is about to start very shortly. But inside Bing Bong Sweet Stuff, they did have the Firecracker Marshmallow Pop as well as the Lantern Caramel Candied Apple. But it was actually the same snack items that we saw back over at the front on Buena Vista Street, so nothing changed there. Just multiple locations in which you can find the same items. Now, during Lunar New Year, there is a special pre-show during World of Color. It's about 5 or 6 minutes long. It's about Mulan and her venture to learn more about family and tradition and heritage. So it's about to start.
Mountains and the fog, the waning moon shines bright and clear. As we reflect upon our past and wish upon the brand new year. So my reflection shows I am is
So very, 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 very good note here that I personally was not aware of, but we just got informed. So we walked by, wrapped it with love, because we were trying to get the Mandarin orange cream puff, because we pre-ordered it and we're trying to pick it up before we leave, right? Well, it's 9:05 right now, and they close at 9 o'clock, a little bit beforehand. All the marketplace booths close at 9 o'clock, even though the park itself is open until 10. We were not made aware of that. There's no information that says that anywhere from what I can see. So it's a little unfortunate, but luckily enough, that is one of those items in which it's being sold at another spot that's Sip and Savor friendly, and that's Clarabelle's ice cream. So we're going to take our receipt, go to Clarabelle's, pick up the cream puff, and go from there. But do keep that in mind that you have to get all your food items before 9 o'clock. And there it is, the Mandarin orange cream puff. It looks like a concha, to be honest with you. But it is very good. It's filled with citrus cream and Mandarin compote. It's kind of like a concha. A little concha with the sugary up top. The sugar itself is it's flavored, very good. I didn't get much of it, but there's you can see the filling of the compote. Very good. Not a lot of filling in there, but you can really taste that citrusy flavoring on there, which is very good. 4 out of 5. It's a solid 4 out of 5. Very solid. Just left DCA, and now we're going to take a quick stroll through downtown Disney, because even here in downtown Disney, they are celebrating a little bit of the Lunar New Year. Some of the restaurants and bars here do have some specialty items for the Lunar New Year holiday, including one over here at Naples Restaurante. Oh, for example, over here in Naples Restaurante, they have a banh mi pizza. That actually sounds very interesting. Over at Ballast Point, they have some sweet and spicy sticky pork ribs. And then right next door at Centro en Paseo, or Centro con Paseo, they have pork belly bao bun tacos. A trio of specialty food and beverage items are going to be around in this area. Jazz Kitchen, first of all, has Snake in My Boot cocktail, which is a rum-based cocktail. Beignets Express has a special glazed beignets of a green tea matcha. And then over across the way at Splitsville, you're going to have a Serpent's Tail, which is a crab tempura, kind of like a roll. And then they have a lychee martini. Over at Blue Ribbon Corn Dogs, they do have a special corn dog for Lunar New Year, an alternating beef hot dog and mozzarella cheese, fried in cornmeal batter, Rice Krispies covered in sugar, and served with sriracha mayo. I had it all until the sugar on the outside. Now I'm not too sure. Up at the Vista Bar, which is the top level bar here, they do have a drink called the Serpentine Sour, which is a gin, yuzu juice, and egg white drink. Over at Din Tai Fung, what they're doing is they're giving out red envelopes for all their customers starting January 21st. So all takeout as well as delivery and in-store eating, you get a red envelope. And I'm assuming they probably have something inside of them, like some sort of coupon or freebie. But then also, all orders over $175 get a free usable takeout bag. And I'm assuming that's probably the artwork involved. I think we're done here. Covered it all for the Lunar New Year, so it's time to sign out. And with that, that's going to do it for our journey here at Disneyland's California Adventure for the Lunar New Year. We got to try a whole bunch of delicious foods, some drinks, wonderful shows, meet some characters, and overall have a great time here. So if you did like this video, do me the biggest of favor, give it a big thumbs up for me. Second, subscribe to the channel if you're new here and you haven't done so already. Have a lot of journeys headed for you in 2025, so come along for a ride. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single journey when one comes onto the channel. Take it one step further, follow me on social media at Bigger Journeys on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram for even more content. So for me to you, thank you, happy Lunar New Year, and I'll see you on the next journey. Bye-bye.
Kissy face, enter your phone.